You too, baby. Hey, we back with another episode of Sports Picks with Big Zay. I'm gonna give you my Monday Night Football pick for tonight, baby, September 26, 2022. Looking over last Monday, we went 3 for 3. All three picks I gave cash. It was a big day last Monday. We ate off the books, baby, for that NFL. We're looking at this Monday. We see a rivalry division matchup. The Cowboys is taking on the Giants. And, boy, this is probably the most iffiest game of this whole week. Week 3 in the NFL, this is probably the most iffiest game. This is really a coin flip game. We've seen the Giants at one point at -2.5. There was 2.5-point favorites. And now we see them at just 1-point favorites. That line has went down 1.5 points. I think the books didn't give Dallas enough credit as they thought, because the line is drastically going down. And just looking at these two teams overall in the whole, I do not think the Giants should be 2-0. I think the Giants should be 1-1 before I start. That first game against the Titans, I really think the Titans really blew that game. Missing the game-winning field goal. They was up big at the beginning of that game. They really blew that game. Props to Saquon, because Saquon, I give Saquon credit. He absolutely went off that game. And, looking at game 2 against the Panthers, they got the win 19-16. And, I just don't know if I really want to hype the Giants up yet. This Titans team really don't have no big name receivers. They really just got Derrick Henry. And this Panthers team, they still got Baker Mayfield as quarterback. I don't see any NFL team succeeding with that guy as your quarterback, especially his last few seasons in the NFL. He hasn't showed me anything to where I really think he's an elite caliber quarterback that can really outshine other people in this league. As much as I like Baker, he might have 1 or 2 to 3 good games. But just overall, I just don't think he's not clutch enough. He's not a top-tier elite quarterback. But one thing about it is, the Giants did give up some big rushing yards to a couple of these teams. Derrick Henry put up 82 yards. Christian McCaffrey put up 100 yards. And Christian McCaffrey put up that 100 yards on just 15 carries. Derrick Henry averaged over 4 yards a carry against the Giants. Christian McCaffrey averaged like 6.6, if I'm not mistaken, 7 yards a carry for this against the Giants. So the Giants' run defense is definitely a factor that they're going to have to step it up if they're going to have to beat this Dallas team, because I think that's how Dallas is going to want to attack them. I think Dallas is going to want to come with a strong running game to beat them. And, the only problems I really see with Dallas is, at the quarterback position, and they lack at the wide receiver position. Just having CeeDee Lamb out there, you can really double team CeeDee Lamb, and you ask him for a couple of these guys to step it up. We've seen Noah Brown, because Cooper Rush, he practices with Noah Brown, so he got a really good connection with Noah Brown. Cowboys special teams, Cowboys run defense, Cowboys pass defense, everything has been phenomenal. This Dallas defense is not one to mess around with. And, even though Dallas is my favorite team, I am a Dallas Cowboys fan, I don't always like to put my money on just fan biased things, because that's how you lose money. Just because I'm a Dallas fan, I can't be like, oh, I want to bet Dallas. I really got to break these games down. You know what I'm saying? And I really got to figure out what's the best line and the best opportunity for me to make money as well. So looking at this game, one thing I have been seeing a lot is the Giants special teams. Especially against that Titans team, you see the punt return, man. There was a couple punt returns where he almost broke it loose. Especially with the Panthers, they got to work on their special teams. Dallas got that dude Cavante Turpin. We haven't seen too much of him in his first couple games in the NFL, but I think this is a game where he gets a lot more involved, especially with our defense putting the Giants in third and long situations. If we see a lot of punts in this game, I feel like look out for him to maybe break 1 or 2 punts. Cavante Turpin to score a touchdown in this game is at plus 2,000. I looked it up on FanDuel, looked it up on Bovada. It's plus 2,000. I went ahead and dropped $25 on it. 25 pay 500. You know, so it's up to y'all. I know that's not really like a good line, a good pick. I just been doing some little study in there. It wouldn't surprise me if he can break one of them punt returns or a kick return, or maybe this offense switch it up on the offensive side. But I do like Cavante Turpin to score. I do like Zeke Elliott to score. Zeke, looking at the highlights from the past 4 matchups, it seems like Zeke always has a good game against his Giants team. I do like Daniel Jones over rushing yards. His rushing yards, I do like it over. I think Dallas's pass defense is good enough. Michael Parsons flying after DeMarcus Lawrence flying after. I do expect him to take off running to try to extend some of these third down plays, to try to extend some of these drives for the Giants. So I like Cavante Turpin to score. I'm only dropping 25, but 25 pay 500. I like Zeke Elliott to score. I like Daniel Jones over rushing yards. And if I had to choose something, you know, considering that the line we got Dallas at +1, but I'm going to take Dallas at +3.5. That's my best line and my best bet for this game. You know, when the Giants played the Panthers, we took the Panthers +3.5. The Giants was favored by 2.5, and we still cashed because they won by 3, and we took the 3.5. You know, so if the Giants win by 3 in this spot, we still win. Dallas +3.5 is a really good price at -165. You really can't beat it. You know, Dallas +3.5. You're just getting a 2.5 alternate point spread that you're getting. So I like the Dallas +3.5. Daniel Jones over rushing yards. Cavante Turpin to score. Zeke Elliott to score. This is some lines I'm gonna give y'all. I don't really want to mess with Saquon Barkley. I do expect him to have a good game, but I'd rather put Saquon Barkley to score a touchdown instead of doing his over rushing yards or his over passing yards. But this has been Sports Picks with Big Zay. Y'all know I try my best every day to give y'all my best lines and best picks for every single game. This is my NFL slate for this Monday, September 26, 2022. If you want to get a part of the money team, baby, go ahead and give me a subscribe, like this video, comment. I really appreciate it. Share this video. It really means a lot to me. Y'all know we coming strong every single day. Y'all already know we family when it comes to the gambling world. This has been Sports Picks with Big Zay. Let's tear them up today. Go Dallas, baby.